Hello and welcome back to the channel. Doing a bit of topping at the minute in a field which we moved some cattle out at the beginning of the week. It's all gone a bit to seed, so by topping it with a bit of rain, if we get any rain, big if, then it should green up and we'll be able to get cattle back in here. There is also another field next door to this where we moved the cattle to, not the ones that we moved out of this, another group of animals, which has all gone to seed and is quite tall and leggy, which we would like to top, but then there's also a lot of stuff in the bottom. So if we go and top it, we're going to be wasting a lot of good grass. And with the minimal rain that we're getting at the minute, we can't be wasting grass. There's not actually a huge amount out here to top. The cattle did do quite a good job of getting it down quite tight. There's a couple of spots on the windscreen now, as you can see, but it probably isn't going to come to much. We've had a couple of light showers recently, but most of the heavy stuff always seems to go around us for some reason. And it's annoying because we would like to get on and start silaging because it's starting to go a bit to seed, which isn't great, but we don't have enough sunny weather, so it's all on hold at the minute.
The alarm rings in dead of night. Low clouds outside weigh the roofs down. Cold buses rattle before light. Wet brake lights crawl across downtown, waiting for July, when the sea is blue.
So the reason that we top is, as you can see, this tall, long grass has gone to head. All the energy from the roots go into that. And so basically, by cutting that, we can give that energy into the young, fresh grass beneath it growing. Because all that long, wavy stuff, cattle won't eat that.
My inbox fills up fast each day. Crowds drift along past my desk still. My tasks pile up and papers stray. Plans wait in line despite goodwill, waiting for July, when the sea is blue.
Alright, so that is job complete. Okay, so whilst I've been doing that, Dad's been levelling off some crushed concrete that we got loaded in during the week. All of this here is where our silage bales are going to go, and then it goes all the way down to the road down there. There's 5 loads in total, and it needs quite a nice smart job. We could probably do with a little bit more in the odd place, but we just mainly wanted to get this bit done because obviously we're going to be mowing soon, and this is where we want our bales to go. So what we're going to do now is cut a couple of these branches down. Might be able to cut them off down here actually, and then we've got a nice area to put our bales down. So there we go, cut all that down, open it up a bit now, and we can get the bales right back up against the edge there. So we'll give it a little roll now with the forklift, and we are starting to get a little bit of rain, like consistent. It's been raining for about half an hour now, not very strong, but it's something.
So true.
Okay, so the battery died there, that's why there's a bit of a jump here. But now we've done that, made a smart job of that. We're going to put the sleeves on the end of the spike so that we can pick the bales up, get ready for silaging. Because hopefully, if the weather stays the way it's supposed to be, then we're going to be silaging by the end of the week. So kind of need to get ready for that. You're on the end of the spike, so you might go for a little ride there. So this bolt that I'm taking off will hold those sleeves on, which I'll show you in a minute when I put it on. So now what you do is you put this big washer thing that I took off, put that back on, and then that can't then slide forward past that. So I put the bolt on there, tighten it back up, the job's good. Alright, so there we go. That's that little job done. I'm enjoying these little 5-minute jobs today, but probably makes it quite difficult to watch. We've got another little repair to do now on the Bowser, so we'll go do that. We've got to go get it first, but yeah, I'll show you that now. So for those who don't know, I forgot to mention earlier, these cylinders that I put on here, obviously for picking up bales, so they go outwards. These will both expand, and then you pinch the bale, and by putting them on, you don't pierce the bale, and then obviously you ruin the bale. It will go mouldy, and we don't want the mouldy bales, so that's why we do that. Right, now this next job.
Find some new bolts.
So our next little job we got to do is a little repair on our water bowser. We filled it up and then noticed that it was leaking. So we put a temporary fix on there, let the cattle drink it. There's still a little bit in there. That's why we've parked on a hill here so that the water goes to the back. So hopefully we won't lose too much water when we take this off. But we want to put some rubber in between there to make it watertight. And then that should hopefully stop the water from leaking.
Done on this. Just a bit of white to keep. Okay, right. Got it.
There we go. Okay, so we've cut out our piece of rubber. It's going to go in the middle. We just need to drill some holes in here to put the bolts through, and then we can put that onto the plate that's on the Bowser, and then that should hopefully work. So we've got the bolts in now, and I've also cut around the edges. It's not the neatest work, but it'll be all right.
Because there's only a bit in here. Keep going around just to use it up. Which way does that go? Go that way? Yeah. squidge like that. And hopefully come up done up top. Squidging out now. It's worth its weight in gold, that Matika, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good tool, that.
Best investment for rattling them up like that.
Yeah.
Around sockets or...
Bought that from Milwaukee at the llama show, and we've used it a lot. So yeah, that should now all be working.
We hope.
We'll only find out when we fill it up, and hopefully there shouldn't be any water coming out of it now. Fingers crossed. So we've filled the water bowser up, and so far so good. We've got no leaks on there, so that job should be a good job done. But the problem we had with our tractor, as probably why you clicked on the video, is we had a branch come down. Well, not come down. When we're hedge trimming, a branch flung out and did some damage up there, but we had to replace all of the back of it because it all comes as one piece. And then we've also had to replace this because somewhere around here there was a split where the branch hit the roof and then also hit that. So it's quite a big branch. And then we also had some work done. I don't know whether it's the same branch or another branch hit the bonnet here and left quite a nasty dent on that as well. So we had to take all that down, strip it down. But yeah, that's all up together now, which is good. Which means everything is hopefully ready for the end of the week when we go mowing, which will bring us on to our exciting information. We have a big surprise coming that I'm very excited for, because at the end of the week, when we start silaging, we're also getting a new machine to help us with our silaging. So we've gone out and we've bought a pottinger rake or windrower, whatever you like to say. And yeah, so we're going to be using that for the first time at the end of the week when we're cutting with our pottinger mower. So we're going to get them out. There's a couple of cables to sort of work out on it. And then obviously we'll get a demonstration and we'll put that all in a video. So if you do want to see that video, make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell to get a notification when that video comes out. It'll be a very exciting day. But yeah, that's it for today's video. It's been a bit of a weird day, doing lots of little jobs, getting everything ready to go silaging. But yeah, until next time, goodbye.